Good morning. This morning I have a reading for Aries, and I was shuffling the cards to do my own reading this morning, and I thought, this is something that a lot of people are struggling with. And while I was shuffling the cards, this card popped out, and it's the Ten of Swords. And it is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And the reading is good for whenever you see it. It's an Aries in the moment. So what is it that crosses the Ten of Swords? The Ten of Swords is here talking about, in the Light Seers Tarot, walking away from pain. The swords are the birds flying away, and she is walking off into the sun. And the crossing card is hello, shiver. The crossing card is the Magician. This is something that you are manifesting for yourself. You're walking away from this pain. I think there is a twofold thing here that I'm getting heavy. Sometimes this is not to say you are not right about the fact that you have pain and it's something that has been inflicted upon you. But this combination says this is something you had to go through. This may be something you had to really help manifest to get you where you are. That is what I'm getting from this, and I don't know exactly why. Again, I'm just going to go with what I got, because that particular thought, you manifested this yourself. It's not your fault, but there were energies around you that you needed to work something through to get you to a certain point where you could say, this is enough and I'm not feeling betrayed anymore. I'm going to get up and I'm going to walk away from this situation. Yes, that is it. That is it exactly. There is a walking away from the victim consciousness here, and that's awesome. That is let's see what is at the base of this. What has happened that has you at this? What is the energy here that had? What is the energy below for Aries? Whoa. I think this is about things that you've been carrying with you about yourself for a very long time. And those things have built up in you in such a way that they felt like attacks from outside. And what they were little things that had, so what have we got here? There were little things that have triggered those feelings in you of betrayal, and they've really been hurting you for a long time. So here's what we get at the base of this, the Fool energy. This is a person who has completely walked away from this. This is a complete detachment from those things. And what I was getting at was that this manifestation has been brought on by you to exercise or exorcise those old hurts. To get through, and this is great because you are now sitting on the base of, this is the Fool energy. This is a whole new thing for you. And what you're doing now is you're sitting in a state where you're ready for the next thing that's coming along. And I swear I had so many chills when these cards came together in that sense, in that realization that is a manifestation of the things that we've been pulling from other people that tweak those things within us. Those are all those things that are now flying away from you. This is a time of powerful manifestation of that freedom from that, and we see that here. Okay, in the recent past. So, recent past should be interesting. What is in the recent past for Aries, please? This is really kind of all about not necessarily mindset, but the whole things that you take into yourself, the things that we see in others that remind us of the things we do not like about ourselves, or, the feeling that people see us as fakes or phonies or liars when we know that's not who we are, but then we take that on. So what we've got in the recent past is the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles, I'm getting that this is a person, the energy of the Pentacles, the material world, and it is patience and determination, and it's being able to provide for others, being comfortable and secure materially, and prosperity and success and personal growth, and a card of material abundance, great material abundance. And this is someone who has really worked towards their goals over a long time. So this could, again, be you. You could have this earth energy in your chart. And I think that sometimes we get to the point where we think, well, we have got this far in our life, in our career, let's say, and we have this abundance, but there's something that is kind of still hurting us that we can't get quite to the core of. And I think that is what has happened to many. There's that, despite everything that's gone on in their lives, they've become, in some cases, very, very prosperous. But there still has been this thing that has happened, and sometimes it's happened over and over and over again. And this time we've said no more. This time we've said no, we're taking this and we're working this out. And it might have been at a conscious level, but you might not have even realized that your soul, your spirit just decided it's time, because there's there's no sense in us continuing to struggle with this taking on of this pain in the way that we have. So let's go forward and see what's coming into the consciousness of Aries right now. But what's coming up for you is this period of the Three of Cups. And I think that this is telling me that this emotional stability, that feeling that that the feeling that you've been hurt or betrayed by people, and this working out of these things, you're finally getting to the point where you're just like, okay, I'm done with that. I'm moving on. I want to be with people that I love. I want to enjoy time with kindred spirits. And this is, a time of celebration with people that you really do like. I talk about, being with your tribe. And there are people that you get along with energetically in life. There are people that challenge you, that sometimes are part of that, but there are some that are not part of that. And that's the people that you really thrive when you are around are the ones that are going to be the people that are in this particular situation, the Three of Cups. So what's coming up in the near future for Aries? I think things have turned around at this particular juncture, because this manifestation that you have done has taken out a lot of old hurt that you had, and I think that it's going to make you more confident and less likely to be triggered by those people that do that. Those are the ones that are not in your tribe, the ones that don't challenge you positively to be a better person, but the ones that somehow find those triggers for those old wounds that made you feel that you will never be enough. That is a big deal. That is a huge deal. And that is really what I think is going on for a lot of Aries right now. So we're going to be looking at the world in a whole new way. And it is really an exciting thing. So what is in the near future for Aries, please? As I've been shuffling these cards now for a long period of time. Anyway, what is in the near... Well, there's a lot of cards here. Let's see what we got here. There's 4 cards. And I'm not taking them just because the 4 cards are too much. If they want to come up, they can come up. But they can give us some insights maybe. So let's say, again, what is in the near future for Aries, please? One of the cards I saw really makes sense, and I want to see if it comes out again, because it could be, and the card that I'm thinking about is the 2 of Swords, because the other thing that is probably going to happen here is because we're in this energy and we've gotten rid of this entanglement, we have a choice to make about what we want to do in the future. And I think that's why the 2 of Swords I saw there, because we have a tendency to kind of put decisions like that off sometimes, I think, as humans, just in general. So we know we're in a situation where we've been in this 10 of Swords moment over and over and over again, and we're finally getting out of it. So now the question is, what do we do? We have a choice to make. Do we want to do this way or this way? So now I have 2 cards. Or is it 2 cards? Yes. It is 2 cards. And the energy at the bottom of this is the World. So yeah. Okay, what I was just talking about, the decision that we have to make. There's some give and take here. This is a material give and take. So this is really weighing in the balance. It is the situation you're in one where you are giving and taking equally, or is it one where this is unbalanced? I think that in the near future you're going to find one that is more balanced for you. This is also about being charitable. And the thing is, I think that with a situation such as has got you in this spot where you have finally said, I'm fed up with this, I'm not taking it anymore, I'm manifesting some health that about the situation that I've been in time and time again, you're going to be going, what is it that I need? You need the balance. You're going to be thinking about walking away. And this was where the 8 of Cups is definitely saying, this energy that you have been taking on that has ended up feeling like swords in your back and betrayals, you're having no more of it. You don't have the energy to expend on that kind of thing. You have other things that you need to be working on. And this give and take is also talking about giving back, because that's something that you are able to do. It's about gratitude and exchange with others, and it's an equal exchange with others, and that hasn't been the case. The exchange with others has been very imbalanced, because you have been going, okay, all right, I'll take on this energy. You take it on, and you take on the idea that is who you are in some way, or you take on the pain of something or whatever, but the energy has been imbalanced, and that is what you're getting away from too. Both of those emotions and those hurts, the emotional situation has been tough in some cases, and that is what this is about. These are things that are emotional, but this is oh my goodness. So this is the energy at the bottom of the deck. Oh, holy cow. We have the Fool and the Magician, but now we have the World, Death and Rebirth, the Wheel, and the Hierophant. So something about this has to do with some institutional energy. But there's the Wheel of Fortune is turning around for you. And there is definitely, this 10 of Swords has really resulted in things changing for you in a big way. This is changing it, and there is the Death and Rebirth in the World right one next to the other. Oh my goodness. I'm putting those cards out there right now because that is really kind of the big message here. There is You know, there has been this feeling that you've been unhappy. This is kind of that situation where you know that happiness is there, but you have not felt that, and you've been hurt, and you've been resting and thinking about it. You've also been probably trying to perfect things too much. But this point of time has passed, and now this is where you are. You're restoring the balance. You're getting back this feeling of the Ten of Cups. And this Knight of Wands energy, this fire energy, this Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, that's where you are going. You're feeling that energy again. And so this is the path that you're going on. I feel that this is really where I should stop, because this is what you wanted to happen, and this is definitely where I'm going to leave it. I don't think there's any need to go through your energy, because we see it here, and we see the outcome here. This death and rebirth is what you are manifesting for yourself in the way that you foresee it. Is you're moving away from this energy that hurt you. So at this point, this energy is yours. I will leave it there. If you liked this reading, please click like. If you visit my readings frequently, please subscribe. And if you have a comment about this reading and anything that it might have opened up for you as far as perspectives about what's going on in your world, and giving you a way of looking at things in a little bit different way, please comment. Thank you very much.